Hello, it's that time of Thanksgiving and Advent once again, and here at the campus ministry at St. Thomas Academy, we'll be doing our Season of Giving. This is an opportunity to help 25 families at Risen Christ School in North Minneapolis. It's a school that we've had a partnership with for a while, and each season we help them out, some of the families that are there. And so we will be giving these families an opportunity to have a really good Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we'll do this by helping them in three ways. The first thing is each student here at their advisory has signed up to bring in a specific food item. And so this item will need to be purchased and brought into school. The second is a $3 cash donation, which we will use to purchase Cub Foods gift cards so that the families can buy perishable food items. The third is to bring in a retail gift card of some sort, in the denominations between $5 and $15, so that the family can have a good Christmas and buy some gifts that way. And now to tell you a little bit more about Risen Christ School that will be helping, Mr. Mike Rogers, the brother of the former employee at St. Thomas Academy, Mr. John Rogers.
Well, thank you for having me here today. Some of you know, I think, my brother, who taught here for several years, so it's always nice to be back here. And we really appreciate the support from all of you in the past number of years who have been helping our students. So my goal today is to tell you a little bit about our school, tell you a little bit about the children who attend our school and the families as well. Because really what you'll be doing over the next few weeks is supporting entire families, about 25 families in fact, so that's close to probably about 100 or more people that you guys will be supporting in the next few weeks. So Risen Christ School was formed in 1993, and not that long ago, and our population has changed over the years, but currently we are serving students who are in dire straits in many cases. 96% of our students would be considered students and families who live in poverty. And what that means is that, just to give you a sense, is that for a family of four, the average family income for a family of four at Risen Christ is about $24,000 for a year. So it's very hard to raise a family on such a small amount of income every year. And so that's sort of the qualifying piece of the families that we serve. So we have 325 students this year, and we are a pretty unique school in many ways here in the Archdiocese. There's really no school like us. No school serves more children who live in poverty. We pride ourselves on making a Catholic education financially accessible. And really that's the thing I think that sets us apart, because when families come to us, they don't think that they can afford to come to our school. But we have many, many generous benefactors who support us, and some of your parents might be among them. And of course, you are all supporters of Risen Christ students as well. And so we really appreciate your support, and we are grateful for everything. And I just want to tell you one quick story that I think is a good anecdote to help you understand what some of the families at Risen Christ are going through. We had a new family who started their child at Risen Christ this year. And only one child is actually enrolled in our school, but they have several younger children who are 4 years old and under. And they recently came from Honduras. And the reason that they came is because the parents have an infant child under a year old who has Down syndrome. And they were not able to get the medical care that they needed in Honduras. And so they were allowed to come here to Minnesota and to take advantage of our very high-quality medical system. But the reason that they had to leave is because not only could they not afford medical care in Honduras, but they weren't even able to get it. They found that they could not find hospitals and doctors that were willing to take the time and the cost to provide some critical medical operations for this child. And so here they are now in the United States, and the family was just thrilled that they found a Catholic school that supports their faith, that supports their culture, that supports their language, and really that's what we're all about. We are a multicultural school, we're a bilingual school, and of course we are a Catholic school, most importantly, above all. And so your support is much appreciated this year. We're very grateful, and the families are grateful. And when you come to visit the school just a few days before Thanksgiving, in a few weeks here, you'll see that. You'll see the families who, hopefully some of whom will be able to greet you when you arrive. You'll see the gratitude on their faces. You'll see the gratitude on the children's faces. And you gentlemen are always welcome at Risen Christ. And thank you again for all that you've done over the past several years and all that you will do this year as well. We very much appreciate it. Thank you.